Good morning, my dear friends. My name is Dr. Priyaranjan Trivedi, and I'm speaking from New Delhi on behalf of Priyaranjan Trivedi official YouTube channel. Friends, today is very important day. Although I discussed about the importance of every day in the morning, yesterday we discussed about 23rd January, today is 24th January. So why 24th January is more important? Because there are two important occasions which are observed today. First is the UNESCO sponsored International Day of Education. Without education, nothing is possible. We can talk to each other, we can plan, we can organize, we can direct, we can implement, we can learn, we can unlearn only when we go through an educational process. So, friends, the idea is to remember this day because we should also remember that education is a very important component of our society. It's our duty to see that people who have acquired wrong habits should unlearn, and those who are children, they will learn gradually because finally we have to catch them young. The idea is to catch the children young so that they become didactics to further educate their fathers, mothers, their guardians, their teachers, their colleagues, rather the entire neighborhood. So friends, there is no need of explaining why education is important. Everybody knows. But the idea is to remind you, by observing this day as the International Day of Education, which is International Day sponsored by the UN and the UNESCO, the idea is to ensure that proper education is there. Sometimes we find that every 4 or 5 years we do not look back and you evaluate the policy which was framed by the respective governments. That is a wrong policy. We must evaluate where we are, what are the impacts of the change in the policy. For example, many governments have wrong educational policies. The faulty education system, because it was made for some particular work, like in India, Lord Macaulay, who was the representative of the British Empire, came to India and was told that he has to provide the policy to ensure that only job seekers are produced, those who will become clerks. Officials will be the Britishers, clerks and peons will be the Indians. So that way, it was job-seeking environment everywhere. Now there is job-giving environment. It has changed a lot lately. The new education policy has come, which is very useful. But then we have to see that it is implemented in toto, so that all the faultiness which is found in education, for example, if the students who come out are unemployed because of faulty system, otherwise they would have got jobs. Why? Because after they complete their education, they feel also that they are unemployable. So once you understand the difference between unemployed and unemployable, the path will be clear. So the education is required, right to education is required, all types of education required: cultural education, research-based education, historical education, diplomatic education, geographical education, vocational education, employment-centric education, skill-based education, that way. Other reason why we are observing this day today is that today is also the National Girl Child Day. The Government of India has dedicated today as the National Girl Child Day. So, in Hindi we say Beti Padhao, Beti Bachao. We have to save the children, the girl child, we have to educate them so that they become leaders, finally. Gone are the days that only men used to be leaders. No, both are equal. Both have to grow together. Only then there will be optimum development of the Indian society and, of course, India, Bharat. So that way, it is our duty to observe this day to ensure that those who do not like and prefer the girl child should be given a training in the area of attitudinal and behavioral change so that they understand that both are equal. Son or a daughter, a boy or a girl, all are equal. That way, we'll be able to have a new India, a green India, a clean India, a progressive India, a prosperous India, a developed India. So friends, this is how there are two reasons to observe today. Please observe and also help others to observe. Tomorrow on 25th January, we will come with some other proposal, other idea in mind why 25th January is also important. But 26th January is very, very important. I tell you in advance. We'll come that day after the flag hoisting. My first duty will be to come before you and tell you the importance of Republic Day, why Republic Day is important here and all over the world. Thank you very much for your time. May peace prevail on this Mother Earth.